Okay, things are officially getting official. Yesterday, our clinic called me. They were just making sure everything was in place. It was supposed to be my cycle day 1, but I told her that I had not started. And so she told me, or let me know, if your cycle doesn't start in the next 2 days, then we'll probably get you in to figure out what's going on. Because typically my cycle is like 28 days, but there's been times where it's like 25 or 31, so kind of like within there. And yesterday was 28, but today is cycle day 1. My plan for this morning, if I didn't start, was that I was going to take a pregnancy test and see if I was pregnant, and because that was like last cycle before everything gets started. So not pregnant, starting today. I called the clinic. I already have my norethindrone, so I will start that on cycle day 3. And then I have my calendar. It's all ready to go. So based on starting today with cycle day 1 and then cycle day 3, I'll start taking my norethindrone. That gives us, they said they wanted me on it for like at least 10 to 14 days before my baseline ultrasound, which is the 24th. So we should be all good. Last night, Jeremy and I took the trainings that we needed to take. We've taken them before because we were going to do IVF last December. So we've been through them before. They're not new, but we wanted to go through them again. And it was helpful because we've been like wishy-washy on PGTA. We had said, yes, we want to do it. Then we were like, well, maybe we don't want to. Mostly just because, I don't know, just pricing wise, it's really expensive. And also we don't know if it'll like actually give us any answers. But because we're unexplained infertility, I feel like it's the next thing that could give us some answers. Like the cycle itself might give us some answers, but that specifically, like with the testing and everything that they do there, might be helpful. So we'll see. I did let the clinic know when I called them this morning that we did want to do the PGTA, and so they sent over the consents for that. We'll have to sign them, and we already have the finances, the financial information for that, because we originally said we were going to do it. So when they sent us all the billing information and pricing, that was in there. So we're set with that. Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. The next thing I have is they gave us some paperwork of a little shopping list of things I needed to pick up before our baseline ultrasound. And actually, as soon as I got that shopping list, I started getting some of them. So I'll show you what those are. Okay, the first thing on the list is baby aspirin. So I have friends who have done IVF before, and this was the one that's dye-free. It's an aspirin 81, but Walgreens sells this, so I got that. I will start taking this on the day of my baseline ultrasound once they tell me to start taking it. The next thing is vinegar water bottles. So I will use this right before, they need it to be unscented, no perfumes, no scents added, but I will use that right before the egg retrieval. So I needed that. And then a urine pregnancy test. They said nothing fancy, but it couldn't be dollar store. So this one basically is dollar store. It says Winco, but this one's like a clear blue, and it couldn't be digital. So I got a couple of those. I was actually going to use one yesterday, but didn't, or this morning, but didn't end up needing to. So I have a couple of those for whenever they tell me to take a pregnancy test. The other thing is they sent in my prescriptions. So we got a call from the pharmacy that, well, we hoped they would send stuff to 2 pharmacies because we wanted the financial information from one of them. Our insurance works with the other one, but we have a discount with a different one, and so we were like, we want to see price wise, we'll just go with whichever one is cheaper. So, but they can't put prescriptions into 2 places, so I'm gonna have to call the other pharmacy and see if they can just, based on the numbers that I need, if they can give me an estimate. And then I got the numbers back from New Era Pharmacy, and we'll kind of just price match those and see which one is better. So we'll go from there. I need those by the 21st. Well, I think it says the 22nd because they want you to have your meds before your baseline. And then, oh wait, I'm gonna have to ask them about this because this says to stop taking, the red indicates the last day of medication. And that's before my baseline. So I'll have to ask them on that. But anyway, I need to get those medications here soon, which is exciting and a little terrifying because they're injections and it's not actually as bad as I thought. They have like the Follistim pen that I'll be getting, and I've already done Pregnol before. Menopur is a new one that I haven't done. And let's see, I'll be doing Cetrotide, but it's as Gonorelix, just so I don't ovulate on my own. And what's the other one? Oh, and then Jeremy has he'll be taking Cipro right before the egg retrieval, and then I will be taking a Z-Pack after. Just helps so that you don't like have any infections or anything like that. So yeah, those are some of our things. Oh, I'll also be doing Leuprolide as with my Pregnol with the trigger shot. So those are two together that I'll be doing. And yeah, I'm really excited. It's a little bit terrifying, but I'm excited to have this new step, and I'll be documenting the journey. So follow along if you want to know more about IVF, or if you have questions about IVF or what we're doing or what it all looks like. I'll try and do more videos like in the office if I can, or like day of events and stuff like that. Just, yeah. But my next visit is on the 15th, and that is for my water ultrasound. Just make sure everything is good, and we'll go from there.